All right, let's talk about something they definitely don't teach you in school. It's a powerful credit hack, a super simple timing trick that could literally change your entire financial future.
Does this sound familiar? You're paying your bills on time, like every single month, but that credit score, it's just stuck in the mud. It is one of the most frustrating feelings ever, right?
Well, that's because you're missing a key piece of the puzzle. See, there's a hidden rule in the credit game, and it's holding you back. So today, we're going to expose it.
Okay, part one, the due date trap. Let's start with the main villain of this whole story. This is where almost everybody gets it wrong.
You know the biggest myth in all of personal finance? It's the due date. The idea that paying your bill by the due date is the only thing that matters. Spoiler alert, it's not.
So here's the deal. You think what matters is paying by the due date, but what actually matters, what the credit bureaus are really looking at, is your balance on something called the snapshot date.
So that leads to the big question, right? What exactly is this snapshot date?
Okay, think of it like this. On one very specific day each month, your credit card company takes a picture, a snapshot, of your current balance. Then they send that picture straight to the credit bureaus. And here's the kicker. This day is usually your statement closing date, not your payment due date.
So if you pay your balance down to zero after they've already taken that snapshot, it's too late. The damage is already done. That high balance gets reported, and for that month, you've lost the game.
And that brings us to part two, the reporting game, because that's what this is, a game. And once you know the rules, you can absolutely start winning.
You have to stop thinking of your credit score as a measure of how responsible you are. It's not. It's just a game of numbers. It's cold, it's calculated, and it's time you started playing to win.
Now, the most important number in this game is your credit utilization. It's simply the percentage of your available credit that you're using. And get this, it makes up a whopping 30% of your entire score.
Anything under 15% is excellent. Between 15 and 29 is okay. But once you go over 30%, that's the red zone. Lenders see that and they get really nervous. To them, it just screams high risk, even if you fully intend to pay it all off.
And this is the trap I was talking about. Even if you pay your bill in full every single month, if you have a high balance on that one little snapshot day, the system automatically flags you as a risk. It's crazy.
Let's put it this way. Your reality is you spent, say, $900 on a card with a $1,000 limit, and then you paid it off. Responsible, right? But the Bureau's reality is totally different. They just see a snapshot that says you're using 90% of your credit. It looks like you're maxed out. That's a massive disconnect.
So how do we beat this thing? How do we play the game and win? Well, here it is. This is the cheat code. Part 3, the 15-15-15 hack.
It's time to play the game by your rules. We're going to use their system against them. This is all about taking back control of the timing so it works for you, not against you.
Okay, you ready? Here it is. Step 1, pay at least half of your balance 15 days before your statement closing date. Step 2, this move ensures your reported utilization is always under 15%. In Step 3, you can set this whole thing up in about 15 minutes with some simple calendar alerts or auto payments. That's it.
And let me be super clear about this. This is not about paying more money. It's about paying smarter. You're just changing when you pay.
Okay, I know what you're thinking. This sounds way too simple. Does this actually work?
Yes, absolutely. Take Mike, he's 28. He told us, I was stuck in the low 700s forever. I used the 15-15-15 hack, and my score jumped 45 points in 1 month, just by changing his payment timing. These results are real, and they are repeatable.
All right, but now for the biggest, most common question we get. What if I can't afford to pay early? You know, my cash flow is tight. That's a fair point. So let's break it down.
Look at the numbers here. With the old way, you might make one payment of $500. That gives you a negative score impact because of high utilization. With the 15-15-15 plan, you're still paying the same $500 total, but you're splitting it into 2 payments of $250. The total cash out of your bank account is exactly the same, but the impact on your score, it's huge and positive.
Okay, let's wrap this up with the most important part. Part 4, your long-term win. Because this isn't about getting a high score just to feel good. This is about setting yourself up for a massive financial win down the road.
A higher score isn't just some number on a screen. It is literally the key to building real wealth. That number dictates the interest rates you get on everything for the rest of your life, which directly controls how much money you get to keep.
How much are we talking? Well, a great score could save you over $65,000 in interest on a typical 30-year mortgage. I mean, think about that. That's a new car. That's a college fund right there.
And it's not just mortgages. Even on a simple 5-year car loan, you're looking at a potential savings of almost $5,000. That is money that stays in your pocket, not the bank's. Plus, a high score unlocks the best tools in the game. We're talking 0% APR offers on credit cards. You can use those to pay down other debt completely interest-free. That is a massive strategic advantage. And all of this, I'm talking tens of thousands of dollars in savings, access to the best financial tools, it all comes from one simple 15-minute change to your payment schedule. Something you can do, like, right now.
So, the 15-minute setup starts now. You can spend those 15 minutes to fix this, or you can spend the next 30 years paying thousands, maybe tens of thousands, more than you need to. The choice is yours. So are you in?